Hi there, fellow Tarnish. Welcome back to the playthrough of Elden Ring. I am Stubbs the Wizard, your host for this party. And what I'm doing is I'm playing through as a stealth wizard, sort of a thematic playthrough. And his name, if anybody cares, which you probably don't, is Justin Gramer. You can see up there. He's a pure mage, 99 intellect. And there's the stats. And his constraint is he can only use night spells or invisibility spells. I use those terms interchangeably. And then we look at he has the dual staves of loss that will buff the night spells by about 70%, and as will the talismans. They'll do the same. And I'm going to change this talisman. Well, the talismans won't buff at 90%. They buff at 4 and 8, and then whatever this one does. I'm going to do dodge rolling. I don't think I've ever used that one. Attack power skills. I don't really use... I'm going to use that. And this armor is just, it looks stealthy and cool, and I will probably use that the rest of the game. So we're going to get out here and face a dragon to begin with, and we're going to go visit Ranni, and we're going to get the potion to give to Nefeli. Now, something I want to do here, I'm not typically using Spirit Ash summons, but I am going to this time with the Mimic Tier. The reason being is I want to test. I want to see if the Mimic Tier will actually use Eternal Darkness, and if that will affect any of the dragon spells. But I normally wouldn't. Use them. In fact, I'm gonna try to get him with Night Maiden's Mist. I'll do it from horseback. So there. Alright. Where did that even come from? Take that in the head. Totally missed. And that's it for him. Alright, we'll finish him off later. So, the Mimic Tier didn't really use the darkness thing, which is okay. And actually, the dragon did not really use much magic. It did that one hit, which was weird. I still don't know where it came from. It wasn't the way his head was facing. Take that, wolves. If only I had a friend. That's probably a reference to Blythe later on. I have to also admit, I really like that they have nods to other languages in here. Like they have a bat that sings in Latin. They also... And I think that this got cut, but they sang in a Japanese dialect or a different language even from the Japanese islands that is very, very rare. There's not many speakers of it left, so that's pretty cool. But what I was thinking of was Welsh. That's where my heritage is from, and I I speak Welsh okay. I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but one of the things in Welsh is that the double D is pronounced like a TH. So Blaidd is pronounced Blythe in Welsh. So that's pretty cool. And then you look at what we call the Siofra River. In Welsh, that's Siofra. The SI is pronounced as SH. But anyway, it's pretty cool how they use the different languages. Fortnite, I don't think so. All right, let's talk to Ronnie.
Oh, again we cross paths.
Yes, we do.
I believe I said my name was Ranni.
You did, you
when
liar.
last we met.
You lying Empyrean.
It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
You must be Ronnie the Witch behind the Knight of the Black Knives.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we?
Yes, I am.
Indeed.
I'm amazeballs.
I am the witch, Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
Normally I would become your consort, but I'm going to have to go with Fia this time. Because I'm a stealth mage and returning death to the world seems to fit. But where did the body go?
And why should I reveal that to
Because
thee?
I asked nicely.
I performed the act, not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot.
Oh, really?
The curse mark thou seekest is not here.
Well, woof.
That is all I will say.
What?
Now, be gone.
Okay. So, anyway...
The curse mark thou seekest is not
She's repeating
here.
herself.
That is all I will say.
What's...
Now, be gone.
She's actually really powerful. So, of all the demigods and stuff you fight, she's the one that if you try to give her the potion that Celovus gives you once you make it from the starlight shards, we're gonna go to the round table hold. But if you get for the potion, she just instantly kills you. It's not even a fight. It's just and you're dead. And Celovus is a puppet. Let's go talk to
Always
Roger.
good to see you safe.
Yeah.
So, what do you need?
Ronnie cast off her curse
I
mark.
see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You
Yeah.
know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
What about your proposition?
Can you become Ranni's vassal to advance our agenda?
I can.
While in her service, you'll be able to take a poke around on the sly and determine the location of her original body that bears the curse mark. I realize that I'm asking you to put yourself in grave danger, but I know you've got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact.
Well, that's great. And actually, I would normally become her consort even. So that's not a problem, but this time I'm going to do Fia's quest time. Actually, I'm going to go down and get the Three Fingers interaction. Let's go back to Ronnie. But I'm going to get the Three Fingers reaction and start the Lord of Chaos, and I'm going to reverse that with the Lich Dragon's needle. and I think it was Michaela's needle. But Fia's quest line seems more in line with the theme of this character because he's a stealth mage, dark. He's basically like a black knife, I suppose, but with sorcery. And Fia serves those who live in death or walk in death. So, her ending, it returns death to the world in the natural order, which I think is a good thing. I would say, though, most people probably prefer Ranni's ending, as do I.
The curse mark thou seekest is not here.
I know you said that.
That is all I will say.
Well, I'm going to get more conversation out of you.
Be gone.
No. I wish to serve you.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it is.
Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal?
Yes.
Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt.
Hey, that staff sticking out there looks really funny.
With a well-laid scheme.
Where the staff looks like.
If my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious.
I wish I hadn't seen that. That is really funny to me, so I'm just going to move the angle so it. There we go.
Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
Yeah.
Good. Then I ask we proceed.
Okay, let's
with
proceed
haste.
with haste.
There is in my service a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the
Will
Eternal
do.
City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst.
Yeah.
I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
You talk about peculiarities.
Speak with the three who await thee below.
Okay.
Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all.
All right. So you talk about weird things, like she just mentioned. They have their idiosyncrasies. Blythe is basically a loyal hound. He's a real one. Iji's a giant blacksmith war strategy guy. And Celavus is just a freak. Yeah, so let's just talk to these guys here.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Ranni has explained everything.
Yeah, you told me to not
Again,
come over here.
I am Iji,
Jerk.
the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe.
I am.
I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
What else you got to
My
say?
apologies for the
Yeah.
misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Ranni, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me. My fellow, let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni.
Well, in your defense, you don't usually meet badasses like me. So...
Let us give all that we can of ourselves,
Okay.
together, for Lady Ranni.
Sure. We'll talk to the others. Blythe is a real one. It's very Sith-like in a way what happens with him.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten?
I haven't
Glad
forgotten.
to have you in the service of Mistress Ranni. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
I'll meet you down there.
Below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Alright. I'll go there. Let's go talk to Selvus the freak. He's a jerk too.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling.
I am.
Yes, I've heard all about you.
And I'm going to take his potion and give it to...
Selvus, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress
Nepheli,
sees in a provincial
which
tarnished
I've never done
like
before,
you.
but
Since we have the
I have very
misfortune of
conflicted
serving
about
the
it.
same lady,
But I'm going to do it because I haven't done it
kindly
before with
try not
any of
to
my
drag us
playthroughs.
all down with you. I reside in another tower close
Well, that's
by.
good to know.
Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes
Yeah,
of
well,
you.
it's not up to you.
But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside. Come and
Okay,
pay
blah, blah,
should
blah.
you- If it were up to, but who am I to stand against the wishes?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. If you give her the potion, like do his plan, boom, blow that up. If you do his plan, Ranni instantly kills you, and then she stays PO'd at you until you do the Celestial Dew at the Turtle Pope. But she turns Selvus into a puppet, which is really funny. Which is, I don't know, every playthrough I've done, he's ended up a puppet, one way or the other. I mean, he doesn't just die like his body's there. I mean, it's his body, but it's now a puppet, you know, so. And that's what I'm saying. She's very powerful. You don't even fight her. She just kills you outright.
Allow me to forewarn thee.
Okay.
I shall soon enter my slumber,
Oh, will you?
and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Oh.
I shall soon, and it will be. I look for.
Okay. So our next thing, these guys should be gone now. So the next thing is I'm going to go to Selvus and get the potion and give it to Nepheli. I want to see something on this. I don't know if on this character I actually ever. No, I didn't. I thought I might have given the potion to Dung Eater, which I've done on other playthroughs. He's a pretty good tank, but anyway. Oh, the wolves are back. What is my oh, it increases. I got the one that increases my spell casting speed. So we're gonna go see Selvus. Then we'll go down and see Pidia or Pity or whatever his name is.
Well, you took me at my
I
word.
did.
Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do.
You're an
I'd like you to
irritation,
find
sir.
a woman called Nepheli to administer a potion.
Okay,
Even you can do that much, can't you?
I will do it.
Good, good. Now
And
shall
I will
hand
probably
over the
feel bad
potion in
about it.
question. Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Alright, well, meanwhile, I'm going to go rob your tower while you expect glad tidings. Yeah, so the reason nothing in there is because that'd be a memory stone, which I already have. So, here we go. While I am going down to see Pydia, I wanted to take a moment to mention the Free Time Creators Collective. It's a group of subscribers, not subscribers. Well, they're subscribers, but they're content creators. And what we do is we're gamers and we record gameplay. There's varying types. There's some like mine, some not like mine. Different types of gameplay, different games. Relatively small channels. And you get things like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Zelda, Final Fantasy, that sort of thing. I gotta be careful here. I don't gotta be too careful. And so I'm gonna put the links to their channels in the description. And give them a visit, see what you think, like the video, subscribe to me if you want, that sort of thing. It's appreciated, just see what you like. There's all sorts of stuff. They're all nice people, great people, and they're entertaining, And so I appreciate you giving them a look, see what you think. Let's see. I feel like maybe there's not a chest. We'll just go talk to Pydia. See if he has anything we want. He's an Albinaric.
Your worship.
It's interesting for the Albinarics. They're manufactured beings, and there's basically two, like versions 1 and 2. So I think these guys, the ones that can't walk, like Latina, I think they're version 1. Maybe they're version 2, but I think they're version 1. Then the others are the ones that have the bug eyes and the weird arcane weapons, like in the Blood Swamp and stuff like that. They're over by Gate Town, or the Academy Gate Town. And that's the other type of Albinaric. Totally different, but it's like version 2. Let's see what he has. Budding Horn. I don't know what we do with that. Here's one of the Albinaric weapons I was talking about, the Ripple Blade. What's great about this is it scales with arcane very well. And that's a really good arcane weapon. I'm going to buy one of these. Here. I'm also going to buy a ritual pot. Don't need a celestial dew. What is this? I already have a simple map. Okay, that's all I need from him, or want from him. There's no way to really get back up out of here. So, I am going to go ahead and... I'm going to actually give give the potion to Nepheli and feel really bad about myself. And we'll see what happens. It should make her a puppet. And so we'll see what happens. First playthrough, I didn't know anything about that. I wasn't going to give it to her, though.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first
Alright, well,
talk.
let me give you this potion you'll like. Hey.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first talk. In this ash.
Okay.
I can smell the ancient storm.
Why can't...
It reminds me of my first talk.
Can't I give you the potion? I'll have to look that up. I don't know why I can't give the potion.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Well... I'll look that up. And then we will... see what we see. Alright. So let me... While this loads, I'm going to look it up in the wiki. And we're going to go to Niswood. Down to Siofra, or Siofra, as you say in Welsh. Let's go underneath. There we go. Oops. Alright, I'm looking this up while we travel. Bear with me a second. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I probably should look this up offline, or while you're not listening or watching the video. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, I think I made it so I cannot give the potion to, Okay, well, I think, yeah, I inadvertently made it so I can never give her the potion. So I will change it and give it to Dung Eater, which I've done before. So, it says once you give the Stormhawk ashes to her, you can't give the potion anymore. So, sorry, I goofed that up, but, well, sorry, not sorry. I find it kind of distasteful to give her the potion anyway. So we'll give it to Dung Eater. He's a pretty good tank, and this character has never gotten Dung Eater. So anyway, we're gonna end it here. When we come back, we will start working on Siofra and finding Blythe and getting this whole area done. And so if you would, click like, subscribe, appreciate that. Comments are always welcome. I enjoy reading them and interacting with everybody. And I thank you for watching the video, and as long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.